welcome to today's documentary on the sans-culotte, presented by myself, Oliver Platts, Holmes and Eliza. Today we will be asking the question of the dominance of the sans-culotte during the period after 1789. The sans-culottes were working class from Paris and around Paris. They usually wore red berets, like one of these with this navy, and a scarf like this, and they're called the sans-culottes due to their long pantalones. Okay. And during the period, they were very, very significant because they contained a lot of power. Okay. And for example, they were involved in the storming of the Bastille, the October days, but their power sort of declines after the Champ de Mars and after the bourgeoisie National Guard sort of overpowered them. But afterwards, they quickly regained power in July 1792 when they were allowed to join the National Guard, and then with this they overthrew the monarchy. The 2nd of June saw the Jacobins rise to power, and this was done by Robespierre, and he used the sans-culotte power when they stormed the convention to do this.
So, Ollie, can you give us some examples where the dominance of the sans-culotte is most clearly shown?
Yeah, of course. Firstly, we see their power demonstrated in 1789 in the storming of the Bastille and the October days. But then later on, in the overthrow of the monarchy, we see the storming of the Tuileries. And they did this because they were annoyed at the assembly and they were running out of food. So they stormed the Tuileries, took the monarchy, and it was turned into a republic.
So, Ollie, would you agree that the overthrow of the Girondins was perhaps the most significant move in demonstrating the dominance of the sans-culotte?
Yeah, I think it's the most important, because in this time it shows that the government and how it works and how it moves is dominated by having the support of the sans-culotte, and that doing anything against their wishes causes a lot of disruption.
In my opinion, the 5th of September is the most important date because this was the date when the Committee of Public Safety gave the sans-culotte many concessions, demonstrating their influence and power to control that small minority of 12 that governed the country.
Why would you say that it's significant that the enragés were able to wield that much power?
The enragés provided a kind of more political force that surrounded the sans-culotte. It gave them a leader in Jacques Roux, and it gave them clear direction, something that made them ineffective in the past, but a serious weapon when they had it.
The power of the sans-culotte was eventually limited by the law of revolutionary government, passed on the 5th of December 1793. In this, power became centralised and was consolidated for the Committee of General Safety and the Committee of Public Safety, giving them full executive powers and diminishing the unofficial power that the sans-culotte wielded in revolutionary France. The sans-culotte had undoubtedly been the backbone of the revolutionary France since the Revolution of 1789. This new law was significant as it ended their reign of terror among the populace.
This dealt effectively with the sans-culotte as chiefs of officials in département was placed under agents nationaux, which meant that the sans-culottes who had wormed their way into official government could no longer run rampage, killing those who they thought of as suspects. Also, all of the armées révolutionnaires were disbanded, except for the one in Paris. This meant that the centralised power of the CPS and CGS was also centralised in terms of the military power that they wielded, so to speak, as the armées révolutionnaires stop it. As the armées révolutionnaires had been the main exerters of the terror in the provinces.
Thank you for watching this documentary.